tears and shiveries and everything. So I just kept seeing, I often listen to the music when I'm working out or whatever, and I just kept seeing dance. Like for so many seasons I kept thinking of runway dance, and finally just a few weeks ago I was like, okay, I'm committing to it. And universe, if you want this to happen, you're going to make it really easy. So, you know, and they have. It's just kept putting people into place. So I'm really excited about it, and it's something that I see every season when we do a runway show, that it will grow and grow and, you know, become like a performance that people want to come and see and get inspired by. And, you know, not so much about the clothes, because I design clothing, but it's just the medium for what I'm really about. So the company, so the clothing is all socially conscious. So I use sustainable fabrics, ethical production. But the philosophy is do what is right for the earth, its people, and spirit. So for the earth, it's the sustainability factors. For the people, it's the ethical production. And then for spirit, I put a tag that says, I am love. It's kind of my thing in every piece of clothing. And this is a reminder to connect to that place of pure love in all that you do throughout your day, spreading positivity. So there's a huge spiritual element behind the clothing, and for me, this is my contribution to help move the planet into a more positive direction. And wherever the company is, we're doing something positive. So when I'm designing a collection, it's a little bit different than a lot of designers. I look to life lessons that I'm learning when I'm designing. I'm really inspired by personal and spiritual growth. So there's like a story that sort of plays out for people that have followed me for many seasons, where it really all kind of changed was I was in a relationship for 6 years that was very unhealthy and exhausting, and when I was never strong enough to leave until I had my son, and he was 10 months old, and I was like, I can't have my son growing up in this situation, so I finally had the strength for him to leave that. And now, through lots of beautiful healing and work over the past year and a half, almost 2, I have a better relationship with his father than ever. So it's got a nice story. But the journey, like, so that collection, the spring, summer of 2011, which is what we opened the store with, was like when I finally made that decision, like everything started flowing, you know, like that's when life began. So that was called Reconnect, and that was about reconnecting to my spirit for the first time in years after like abandoning myself. And then this collection was called Safe to Love. So after that, you know, after, I guess it was a year of, no, maybe 6 months, a year of lots of therapy, healing, inner work, I was ready to look for love again, because that's the ultimate goal, right, is that true love. And this collection, it has a lot of passion behind it. You can feel it in the reds and the purples and stuff. Was really about the fear of being hurt, but combined with that like desire for the love. And so it's this kind of mix of emotions. So then after that, and it's really funny how like the designing season like slots so perfectly into, so like, yeah, like, so that ended and I started designing the next collection. So that was, it started getting unhealthy again a little bit, and I got out, and the next collection is the one that you guys are showing. And actually, I'm going to grab the colors, because the colors is really how I tell the story. So this one is called Allowing Grace. So it's a lot of sunrisey, sunsetty colors. What I found was the harder that I tried to make something happen, the harder it was. And what I really needed to do was just totally surrender. And yes, have that vision, goal, whatever it is, but then totally just give it to the universe and say, you know, you put into my life and put into place whatever is best, better than I can create it. So I called this Allowing Grace, and it was just that complete letting go and being in that place of undying faith, and it's been a really amazing journey just in this past 6 months. And there was definitely a point, like, I came back to meditating daily. Like, I lost that when I was dating the guy, this New York guy, and came home and was like, I haven't been doing my yoga, I haven't been meditating, so was coming back to that daily practice. And I remember one day in meditation, I still just, like, I was getting happy, and I was getting present in my life, and I could really feel it with my son. Like, before, when I was dating this one, I was really not comfortable with my situation of now being a single mom. Like, this is not where my life was supposed to go. And through the transition was like, I love my life. Like, I am so blessed. This is so great. And when I'm with my son, I'm so present, not like wishing it was a different way. And in meditation one day, I still felt a little achiness in my heart, and I just decided just to, like, just feel it and deeper and deeper, and then it just went and just kind of, like, I don't know, fizzled out. And since then I've had such a connection to this feeling of inner peace and happiness, and not to say that there aren't challenges all the time or whatever, but it's just so much easier to come back to that place of inner peace and happiness. And, you know, and then you end up meeting somebody who's so wonderful, and it's only been a couple weeks, but it's the best thing that's ever happened. She met him the other day. Actually, both of you met him. Actually, you met him. So the reason that you need to know all of that is because when I'm going to play the music for you guys, and softly, so that I can tell you sort of what I'm feeling is the story, because it's going to be you guys who are telling the story. But what I love about the inspiration is that you guys can take it on for your own life. Like, I mean, the lesson is about surrendering and